the official got that one right.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
Bulls making a switch here. Dunleavy's checked in. No good from the kid.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Bulls trail by 7. And there's the pass to the kid. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both free throws good from the kid. Seven seconds left in the first quarter. Lynn. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's Charlotte. They're up. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls. I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates. Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Derrick Rose is out there with Dunleavy, and it's the kid in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Rose passes to the kid. No good. And Charlotte will come the other way. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Noah with a screen on Walker. And it's Rose penetrating. And Bargnani sends it back. Here's Lamb. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Patience.
Some changes for Chicago. McDermott comes in for the kid. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. The kid, he's checked in for McDermott. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Derrick Rose. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Batum comes in for Bargnani. Lamb is checked in for Green. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Pass to the kid. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Charlotte leading by 9. Here's Lynn. No good from Lamb. 16 seconds left in the first half. Pass to the kid. Knocks it loose. Lynn with it. 1 second left. And no good trying to get that one. And that does it for the...
All right, everyone's eyes up.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. The kid, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And Dunleavy's subbed in for Rose. The Hornets also with a sub. Kid Gilchrist is checked in, setting the floor for the Hornets. We've got Kemba Walker. Batum is out there with Al Jefferson. Then there's Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And it's Green in at the 2 guard. Charlotte in the lead. And here's Walker. 6 points for him. And a foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Green dishes to Kidd Gilchrist, and that one's good.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Lamb is checked in for Charlotte. To the inside, here's Gibson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Jefferson setting the pick for Kidd Gilchrist. That one a little long.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Mirotic kicks to Dunleavy. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And Jeremy Lamb, the bucket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 8th assist here tonight. Bulls trail by 5. Dunleavy, the pass to the kid. Dishes to Dunleavy. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Mirotic with it. Jefferson picks him up, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin comes in for Walker. Lin dishes to Lamb. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Charlotte no good that time either.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
A nice shot by Lin.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
The pass to the kid. Unloads from 9, and that one's good. The kid's got 7 points.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Now here's Lamb. D right on him. That's short off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to the kid. He dishes it to Gibson. Here's Mirotic. They get it back. Charlotte leading by 6.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
To the right side. Kaminsky kicks to Lamb. Outside, Lin. He got it up in time, but we've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And Chicago shooting just 31% in the game. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. The kid out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's McDermott in at the small forward. Outside, Green. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Batum wide open. He fired. No good on the quick 3.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Move the ball.
Noah with a screen on Walker. 6 to shoot. Noah drives in. Great D that time from Batum.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Walker. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Walker's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's the Kid, guarded by Walker. No good from the Kid. Hornets leading by 8. The drive by Green. It's tipped. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
Hornets timeout call.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post.
Doris Burke has an
Rotate
update for
over
us.
and
Doris?
make your
Hey
presence
guys,
felt. Quit being
Steve
so
Clifford
soft.
was saying to his team, he said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Walker. Outside, Batum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Batum's got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's the Kid. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple. So far in the game for the Kid, he has 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Al Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. Time now for an injury report.
It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. That's a bitter pill for them to swallow at such an early stage of the season. It really changes the look of this entire team, guys.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And it's Walker penetrating. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed all you wanted.
Temple. That's good.